Anemona here. How y'all doing? I'm cosplaying a love corp by working all day without break for. No! Come back to us! Ready, go! Also, hi, Soy! Hi, hi! Thank you for that, Parent. How are you all doing? I'm doing good. I've been having a lot of fun with a group of friends lately, and we've been doing text role plays. Honestly, I have not done text role plays in like years. The first time I did a text role play, it was. When was it? That must have been around 9 years ago. Maybe 10. Or more? I think my first text role play that I had with a group was about. No. It must have been around 13 years ago. Holy fuck. I've been a role player for 13 years. That's. Holy fuck. But yeah, the first roleplay that I did was about a school, and we were all students, but we all were all fantasy character, and it was wild. And the roleplay actually went on for like 2 years. If you ever did a group roleplay, 2 years is. Roleplays don't survive that long, usually. No, they don't. They do not. Most roleplays are like, what? 3 months. 5 months. 5 months is really good, too. Oh, we had, like, there was always something happening again. Someone triggered something where some big event happened and suddenly we had an army attack the school, or assassins, or then we went to another dimension, or time travel. We did it all. But eventually, even that roleplay, it didn't survive forever. But it survived for 2 years. And to this day, I consider it one of the best roleplays I ever did. That's a lot more eventful than my. Aww. I thought that's the average school life. You know. What everyone experiences. And in that roleplay, I was an elf with wind magic. That was one of my characters. By the end of that roleplay, I had 10 characters. That was another thing. Each of us had multiple characters, and some of us had 10 to 14 characters in that roleplay active. That might also be a reason why it survived so long, because we didn't play our normal characters, but we still kept playing them. But we also played a bunch of other characters that could do other things then. It was amazing. But yeah, my first character was actually modeled after me. It was a wind elf, and he had a dragon. And personality-wise, he was basically me as a guy. So yeah, that is the story of my first roleplay. But I might actually get the timeline wrong, because... was it? I'm still not sure. It's 13 years ago is the minimum, not the maximum. It might have been 15 years ago. Homestuck? What's Homestuck? What's that? Yeah? Oh, it's a webcomic? I like webcomics. Maybe I should look into it sometime. What's it about? Technically, about your 4 kids that play a game called the end of... You have me intrigued. I like story about games, and I like end of the world stuff too. It's a multimedia thing? Ooh. So it's basically, well, Dotec is multimedia too. Like, does it have manga, comics, anime, series? Or in what sense is it multimedia? Okay. Let's go! We continue. Now, Ready Go, are you still here? Ready Go, are you still here? God, it's so fucking warm. How warm is it? To actually care about you? 21 degrees, holy fuck. I mean, I could look into it at least. We left off with a bunch of missions where we need to decide what are we gonna try to do. Because we have a few choices here. We can either complete the day to unlock more places. We can try to do the dusk ordeal. we likely end up doing the training team. Individual abnormalities suppressed as well if we try to go for the Dusk Ordeal. However, I kind of know how to handle the 4 abnormalities thing. I kind of know how to handle that now. Big request to chat. Keep reminding me to hydrate because it is very warm. Thank you for the hydrate. Alright, so try the Dusk Ordeal. If we can't handle it, restart and move on. Got it. Alright. Then, first order of business is we don't need as much as possible, so let's have people trained. Who did we want to train? Repression. Right. Let's train loose insight. Now, here's are the difficulties with our facility. First of all, when 10 people die, we have Clouded Monk. Which, if 30 people die, Clouded Monk will escape. Now, if Clouded Monk escaped and 30 people died, it is likely that something else is already out there. Is there a way to raise Monk's counter? No. There is no way to raise Monk's counter. So, if Monk escapes, then it's likely that something else is already going on and killing people. Which means... we will probably have Second Trumpet at that point. And when Second Trumpet happens, Big Bird is gonna escape. So, when Monk escapes, Big Bird escapes, then if we already had a breach at this point, and we don't act immediately, we will have Little Red also running amok. We do not want that. So, once the monk escapes, or once we have our second breach, we will send Little Red out, because while Little Red is out, her counter cannot decrease. And that way, we don't have Little Red getting mad. That's the trick here. We need to send Little Red against the second breach, and it has to take her a while to contain it. For the case we have a third breach. Now, here is also Scorched Girl. Who, honestly, also, all the time somehow escapes. And I don't exactly know why. But she is also, during the chaos, has often escaped. But she's not a problem per se. So, that's the situation with what we have here. Honestly, this facility is so messy that if something goes wrong, the entire thing can implode in seconds. Yeah, it is. And honestly, it's Big Bird, Monk, and Little Red together. That makes such a terrible combo. Because there is so... No! Wait. No, not really. She's attacking anyone. When she breaches, she attacks anyone. And we cannot defeat her. Not without a lot of casualties. Honestly, we could deal with the bird. We could deal with Monk. Monk is not even that hard to deal with. Monk himself is not the problem. The problem is the chain reaction that they cause that results in Little Red getting mad. we restart, I'm not gonna take shoes or the cherry blossom anymore. Fuck those two! Yeah, that has been kind of my plan. But another thing is, if Bird escapes first, then Bird likely triggers Monk. So Monk triggers Bird, Bird triggers Monk. But yeah, we cannot allow a breach early on. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh no. This is bad. Let's not train. Okay, Purple Dawn is fine. Okay, attachment. You know what? Let's send Sam. Having Sam as our ultimate warrior, because Sam has Olive Gear. So having him buffed is a good idea. We ignore the machine. We repress. You were frosted. No, Vertigo. I do not trust objects. Okay. Having a good result raised the counter again. So we can train a little bit. But there is also the thing, we do know that we will have to restart at some point. I don't see a world where we're winning this run. Because the doom spiral is a problem. But we can definitely also strategically sync of things we want and things we don't want. So, I say this, if we lose this day one more time now, on our try to desk ordeal, I'm gonna reset to day 1. So that we have all our gear, at least. Bum, 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 bum. Wait, what was proving your competence again? Oh yeah, don't have a bad result. That mission is evil. That being said, there's also the fact I know a lot more about the game now. So, for example, I will know for the future to place in the training area abnormalities that are not too hard. That I can easily use for grinding units. Have you actually beaten the game with the true ending? Friendly hello. Gear upgrade and Abner's selection as the key of survival. It's a caution and camaraderie. Landing the charge. Yeah! Rusty's spouting nonsense again. We love it. You have not beaten a true ending? Aww, Papa! Yeah, I'm too stubborn to say I'm not gonna beat the game. Okay. Okay, this is a very good dawn because they are all separated, and so we'll be fine. Yeah, that was like a perfect dawn. But now, it is time for the noon ordeal. And the noon ordeal is definitely gonna cause a little bit more headache. If it's Purple Noon, we know how to handle Purple Noon. As long as you know what you're doing, Purple Noon is not too bad. But I need to remember afterwards to separate everyone again. That was my mistake last time, actually. I didn't separate everyone again to go back to their respective places. Yes, Purple Noon is the obelisk. If you don't know what you're doing, it can instant kill you. But if you know what you're doing, it's honestly not a problem. Okay, this is bad. And we need to get a good result. Just a normal result? We need a good result. Come on. Okay. And calm down. This is probably one of my favorite Abnos. Because he is just very easy to handle. Procubius. While he is an escaping one, which is technically not a bad thing, we want some escaping ones that are easy. Let me read the lore. To be frank, life in this place isn't great. The company says provided healthy hobbies, but not many people engage in that notion. Everyone looks at their own escape. Be a violence gluttony. I thought I had to get self-control. It helped me for a smoother life. Maybe it's the reason I was assigned to a Porcupus unit. Yes, Porcupus. The lowest of the low employee visits. I've heard a bit of what other employees says about containment unit. They call it the game of trust. A game of trust. One elegant name to name it. According to other employees, it wouldn't be too difficult to become intimate with it. But once I get along with it, I could acquire all of it with ease. They said when the time comes, Porcupus will lean down so that it can easily reach the thorns. It didn't take long until it got where I could pet it. When I first touched the thorns, it felt quite prickly. Felt like a giant needle penetrated my skin. Though there wasn't any bleeding and the pain went away after a moment. There it was. The most intense happiness you ever experienced. I'd make your knees weak. When I stepped out of it, I found myself drooling. It scared me, so I didn't go back for a while. Then the situation got worse. You get withdrawal symptoms, like retching or sweating. Different employees show different symptoms. One employee even pulled out all their teeth because, holy fuck, because they felt like bugs crawling all over them. Holy! How it felt? I can't find the words to describe it. Remember the greatest happiness you ever felt in your life? This feelings would be 100 times better. You say I'm the last employee in charge of Porcupus? That's understandable, as the brain craves more intense stimulation. At first, all I had to do was be lightly pricked by one of the thorns. Now I have to rub my whole body against it to get the same high. I feel like all the blood in my body will rush to my head and eventually bursting it. I've already imagined my head bursting 1,000 times anyhow. I have to get going. It's almost time for work. Actually, I'm drenched in sweat right now. Did you notice? Oh, and Porcupus doesn't show any aggression unlike your speculation. It didn't eat us or bite our heads off or anything. All the corpses were smiling happily. That's all. It just makes people smile until death. No one is to blame. We go through hell every day. We're just having a small taste of heaven. And you know what? I feel sorry for you. You never felt these feelings and never will. But you have to interview an employee on the edge like me, pretending to be decent. Now it's time for my head to burst. Good day! Hi, go! Hi, hi! Yep, you feel so good your head explodes. Thank you for the hydrate. Wait, sort of. Yeah, that's why you need temperance level 3 or higher. They will receive massive damage when it escapes. Okay, let's see. Who needs work? Okay, Wolf needs work, so... Let's send, Carly? Someone needs to have attachment with the teddy? Someone needs to work with the shoes? Jesus is lonely? This one is lonely? The monk also needs someone. Yeah, this is the reason. I'm good, I'm doing it. This is the reason we failed last time. Let's send Maria. Because we had everyone in one location and that was the problem. Is it inside 2? Yeah. This is fine. Instinct. Yeah, you. We ignore the objects. 7-stream streak! Yeah! Wait, does that mean we will have the noon ordeal and the dusk ordeal basically back to back? Oh boy! If we get purple noon, I'm gonna send everyone into this room. That way, we can deal with Clouded Monk. Immediately, and then have the rest work with the others. We are doing very well right now. Because we still have we're still not getting a noon ordeal, and we are pretty far in. But then again, honestly, having the the noon and dusk ordeal back to back might not even be a bad thing. That might actually be a good thing. Because in this case, I can actually keep everyone together. But it all depends on how it goes. Sure, we could end the day, but we're not gonna. We still have a lot of day to do. I'm assuming the midnight ordeal is always in like hour 10. And we're not gonna have the noon ordeal until hour 6. Bum, 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 bum. This is gonna be the longest day though. Because normally we're not gonna try to go for such a long day. Honestly, to beat the dusk ordeal, we could even think like, maybe some losses are acceptable. Because technically we can still regain some stuff. See you! Thank you for believing! Okay. Let's send Soy, Curly, Mikas, Mary, Neko, oh, no. We don't want a good result here. We want medium. Cherry. Vote. Inside cherry. No, wait. I need cherry here. Inside. Duck? Okay. That should be plenty. Perfect. Okay, we have Red Noon. Hi, Sarah! Hi! I know. I will actually probably... Okay, that was not planned. Wait, why did Little Red escape? Oh boy. Okay. This is bad. Why did Little Red escape? Okay, all of you out. Okay. We're resetting to day one. we're gonna reset the day and then reset to day 1. Oh well! Run 4! I don't even know why she escaped. But yeah, we're resetting back to day 1. We're gonna skip all the stories. Because we already know all the story. Because we had some abnormalities that absolutely chain comboed into a nightmare. And so we were struggling. Yes, the bad luck cascade. And so, Saru, would you like to be our first new employee in our company? We are hiring, and we are hiring our viewers. Would you want to join? Basically how it works is we're gonna name a character after our viewer, and our viewers basically can decide how the character looks like. Bum, 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 bum. I'll make you then. Yeah. I know a little bit of how you look like. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, let's get Paru. Sanguine Desire. Oh no, let's give him... For now, we have to mix a little bit between pleasure... Oh, I didn't actually see the black long hair. Oh well. And the same with this guy. And then begin day. We're definitely gonna go a little bit longer. Maybe not. We'll be fine. Let's get some abnormalities first. Beauty and Beast. Beauty and Beast is actually not bad. Beauty and Beast is not a bad start. Then, next up, we're gonna make... I'm gonna make Lou again. Crazy Lulu? that's good enough. And higher. Then... Lou gets Christmas. And also the pleasure suit. And now we can actually start training. Let's go! That was a mistake. Oops. I sent her in too fast again. I need to actually wait a moment for her to recover. Inside Saru. You two swap for a moment. Then Repression Lou. Attachment Saru. And that's good enough. Okay, I am legally obligated to take the thing that I don't know. Or... Now, let's go with Papote. Lobotomy is a good first day. With these three, we can low level train everything. Attachment, instinct, and rejection. Ready, go, are you here? Ready, go, are you here? Okay, in that case, we're just gonna make a bunch of foot soldiers for now. We hire you? We give you some equipment. And then let's give Saru some fortitude. Oh, now he's level 2 ability. Good. So, I mean, Saru, can become level 2 with Harmony. Which means Shrika can have his previous gear. And we'll begin our day. Attachment loot. Repression Saru. instinct. Inside. Bum 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 bum. The thing is now, we have crazy good equipment from the start. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, go back. Then Luke can also do another one. Workday complete! Okay. Okay, we have a bunch of things. Okay, let's not take the... Fuck you, bracelet. Okay. Let's upgrade our 2-star employees. Who are going to be the ones who will go into future areas. And then one more point. And temperance. Yes. Then eagerlist, love. We don't want magic bullet, but Saru, you can have Amrita. And I'm Rita. Lou? Can't give you quite the upgrade yet. But surely soon. Inside Saru. And after that, we're done. Ooh! And Lou got a promotion! Okay. Alright, and this is where we stop. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you. Today a little bit of a shorter stream. And I see all of you next time.